Hey there, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds, or if you're new here, hi, my name's Aaliyah and I am a builder in The Sims 4. This is another video part of my Simspiration in Newcrest series in which I am using Pinterest photos to inspire my builds in Newcrest. This is my first starter home for this world. I decided now would be a great time to do a starter home to kind of break up all the other builds I've done so far. I've done 2 community lots and 2 residentials, and so I figured I should throw in a starter home. As you can see, this build started off quite large. It does get a little bit smaller, don't you worry, because it was too big for the cost of the home, as it is a 2-level home. It does cost more money with the additional walls rather than just a bungalow style, so don't worry, it is still under the amount needed for a starter home, do not worry. I do actually have the information here. So before the lot taxes, this house cost $17,903, and then this lot here cost $2,000, and so that brings you straight to $19,903. So yes, that does mean that your Sims on this lot will start with less than $100 with the 20,000 simoleon budget. So this is an expensive starter home, and I decided to make this a more expensive starter home, one because I wanted it to be 2 stories and because I'm using Pinterest photos. I chose a photo that was a 2-story building, and so I had to go off of that, and that costs more, and this is in the richer neighborhood, so it's not in the neighborhood where I have my tiny home and my park, which is the smaller lots, and they're like a little bit of a cheaper neighborhood. This one here is with the large modern family home. It's in that neighborhood. There's also another build that you can see a few times throughout this video just right next to it. That build is going to come out at a later time. I have some ideas for it with the paranormal pack, so stay tuned for that one. But because this is a starter home in the richer neighborhood, I thought it would be an interesting idea to make this a more expensive starter home and have it be more of a challenge for your Sims. So if your Sims want to live in this house, in this neighborhood, it's like they have big plans to make money and be a part of that rich lifestyle, but they are starting off small. Right now all they have is the money to buy a starter home, so they bought it for the location, and your Sims will be starting off with a definite challenge because you only have the $100 to really start with. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't leave your Sims with a huge budget because with the lot taxes, it does add up to $19,900. So yeah, it's a little expensive, but I will be making another starter home over in the cheaper neighborhood as well. And that one will be more cost friendly, and I'll find a photo that's not like 2 stories because with the additional level, the stairs are expensive and just there's a huge amount of additional walls involved with having a 2nd story. So just by doing that, it'll be a much cheaper home. So do not worry. That will be coming up eventually, not sure when. I don't have an exact plan of which order I'm doing them in yet, but it'll be there eventually. This isn't a base game only starter though, I will note that now. So this is actually including Snowy Escape, Eco Lifestyle, Discover University, Seasons, Get Together, Jungle Adventure, Parenthood, Tiny Living, Fitness Stuff, and Movie Hangout. This is definitely not the most packs I've used in my builds, but I still used a fair bit. I wasn't really like this whole world Newcrest here that I'm doing. My plan isn't for it to be base game only. I thought about it, but clearly that didn't work out. I'm really just trying to make it so that I can have these Pinterest photos really like come out in The Sims, and I can't do that with just base game. So if, in case you were wondering about that, this is not base game only. I don't have all the packs, however, so hopefully it's a little bit more accessible to a few of you out there, and for those of you who do have all the packs, then it is perfect for you. Perfect. But yeah, I try my best to make it look quite cute on the inside. There's a few spots that are a little more empty than others because you can't clutter a whole lot with the budget. I did use debug and hidden objects and live edit objects to kind of fill up the space more. Like I used the hidden objects, or hidden objects for those chairs from Eco Lifestyle. Those were really handy. And I used rugs as well from Nifty Knitting. I don't know if they're necessarily the cheapest, but yeah, I just kind of went with whatever was cheapest but also still looked cute. And that's kind of where I aim to go. And this house is definitely, I think it's easy to expand off of if you just add an extension off of the back area. I think you can definitely expand this much larger if you wanted to have this as a starter home to a larger family in the future that wants to like aim to be rich in this rich neighborhood. That's kind of the story behind this house. Because it is a starter, I didn't make Sims for this, but I did have in mind that it was probably for a Sim who wants to be in the like this richer neighborhood rather than someone who is more like into, I don't know, the like freegan kind of traits and whatnot. Like there's a distinction. The other starter home may be better for that, but obviously I haven't even made that yet, so who knows. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this series that I'm doing. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I like going on Pinterest and finding inspiration and then bringing them into The Sims. I find is a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please, in the comments down below, let me know what you think about it. And if you want, you can give me some suggestions about community lots. I'm probably gonna be doing a cafe and like a community center, but beyond that, I'm still thinking about what I want to do. And if you have any ideas for families, like dynamics anyways, please let me know in the comments. And if you're enjoying it, I would greatly appreciate you hitting that like button so that my videos can get spread out to more people. And if you haven't already and you enjoy my content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, we're coming up closer to the end of the build now. In this garage area, I did put a candle making station, so I did splurge on the money for that because I wanted there to be a good money making item in this house for your Sims to start off with. And so your Sims can make some candles and sell those if they want to, if they don't want like a normal job. And then that garage can become just filled with other skill building items and just be like literal like a garage. I was having trouble with the debug menu, not gonna lie, so I wasn't able to find a car, but I was going to put a car in there. I ended up downloading the Better Build Buy mod again, and it just made everything confusing again. That's why I got rid of it last time, but I wanted it for the build mode free cams. So if you guys know of a mod that just has the build mode free cam or the link to the original one, please let me know, because I looked for a while and I just settled on the Better Build Buy mode, but it really like messes up my build buy, and I honestly prefer it to be disorganized because then I know where everything is. But when it's organized, everything's out of order and it just confuses me. So yeah. We will be coming up on the tour, so you can see everything in more detail there, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, bye-bye!